Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to Scotty's Record Shop, and the reason that I'm looking extremely goofy, it's because it's Christmas time, isn't it, right? And or it's almost Christmas anyway, and it's an excuse for me to play my Christmas records and to show you some of them. I'm not showing everything that we have. We have a lot of stuff. I'm staying away from like choral stuff and the Boston Pops, and not that that stuff isn't good or whatever, but I wanted to try to focus more on kind of what's playing in the background. Got just two 45s. I could have pulled out more 45s. I just wasn't thinking. We just got done setting up the tree, and I thought, well, let's make this video. And well, like I said, I got a few more 45s. But let's show you at least what I pulled. The Eagles, Please Come Home for Christmas. This is a regular stock copy with Funky New Year, and I have a promo copy that has Please Come Home for Christmas on both sides, one mono, one stereo. And when I get to showing you some of my promo 45s, I'll probably show that to you. Stepping into Christmas, Elton John, 1973. That's when that one came out. What's playing in the background? A great record from The Ventures. Love this nice upbeat Christmas guitar. Really, it's The Ventures. Great stuff. I tried to stay away from quote unquote more traditional stuff, but this one, I'm a big Bing Crosby fan, and I think everybody should have this record. This is an original Decca pressing, I think. Yeah, original Decca pressing. And I think I also have an MCA pressing of this, but as a matter of fact, I know I do. But from the mid-70s. But this is a really nice record, a collection of his early recordings. Christmas recordings, anyway. A couple of Elvis. You've got to have some Elvis right in your collection as far as Christmas is concerned. A couple of them. This one actually came out in, 70, 71, 72 in that ballpark area. And this is an earlier one. I'm trying to see if this is coming out okay. Hopefully you're seeing these okay. Back in the mid-80s, Rhino put out some compilations, Rockin' Christmas 1950s and Rockin' Christmas, upside down even, 1960s. And these are great because they don't have common stuff on them. They don't have they have a little bit of stuff that you would know, but like Rockin' 50s has like a song called Christmas in Jail, which it's a great song, but you'd never hear it on the radio.
Coal in her stocking.
Yes, I know. They've got coal in their stockings. Beach Boys. She's been waiting to tell that joke. One bad joke per video. Anyway, the Beach Boys Christmas album. Everybody should have this one. Really, if you love Christmas. Here's one that's kind of cool. The Four Seasons. Side 1 is kind of more of a traditional, kind of mellower type stuff, and then on side 2 it really sounds like the Four Seasons, Phillips, that's what this was back about, I don't know, 70, 63, 64, something like that. Okay, yeah, I already showed this one, but I'll show it one time again quickly. The Beatles, Fan Club record, 1970. Here's another one that everybody should have, Phil Spector Christmas album. Christmas Gift to You. This is a wonderful album. This copy is on 180 grams. Fine. Herb Alpert album. It's a little beat up, but I'm holding out. I'll find a better copy of it soon. But kind of cheesy, but I like Herb Alpert. I got pretty much everything that Herb Alpert ever did. This actually is probably in the worst shape of all my Herb Alpert albums. Oh, Glenn Campbell, darling. And my wifey wife is holding Glenn Campbell Christmas record, one of a handful that he's put out. I think there's like 3 that I'm aware of that he's put out over the years, but this is the first one. 69, I believe. I could be wrong, 68, 69, in that ballpark area on Capitol. Transitioning into the 70s with something from the 60s. The Osmonds, their first Christmas record, which came out in 63, I believe. It's a stereo copy of this, an interesting record. And an album that they put out in 1976 gatefold. Again, I'm not sure if you can see this really well. I have my camera set up really well, but 1976, I believe, this one was on polydoor. The Carpenters put out a couple of Christmas records. Both of them. They're typical Carpenters albums. I'll be showing a lot of Carpenters stuff next February when we get around to where Karen Carpenter's death occurred 30 years ago. Kind of sad. The South Soul Orchestra, Christmas Jolly, some disco. This is very disco. You know South Soul Orchestra, you know it is disco. Bobby Sherman, early 70s on... I'm going to pull it out, but it's on Metro Media. It's Christmas Effort. Something my wife really loves. John Denver, one of his Christmas albums. The other one he did with the Muppets, and I didn't pull that out. It's somewhere, and I can't remember where it is, but yeah, I know. However, speaking of the Muppets and Jim Henson, you gotta love these guys. I do anyway, kind of grew up with them. Sesame Street, their first Christmas record, 1974, for this one. Since we're dealing with the TV stuff, we've got here the Partridge Family, their Christmas card to you, with the actual Christmas card inside. On Bell Records. Speaking of more TV stuff, the Brady Bunch, their Christmas album. It's a terrible album, but it's a fun listen to.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I know, it's cheesy. Well, anyway.
It's not. It's a kid's
cheesy.
record.
It's a kid's record. Anyway. Huh? Yes, my daughter said the Partridge Family signed that album, by the way. Star Wars. Christmas in the Stars. A promotional copy from, I think, 1980 this album came out. Getting really warped on this one, but Mickey Mouse. And Christmas Surprise. Want warped? We've got Dr. Demento. This was, he's got another Christmas compilation on CD, but this is the first one that came out on vinyl way back in the 80s. The Chipmunks' first Christmas album, not an original copy, but I haven't found a good copy of it yet. When I do, I'll pick it up. Their second Christmas album, which also comes with a booklet inside, and original copy. Christmas Volume 2. Okay, let's get into some Motown here. I know I'm running out of time. The Supremes. Great Christmas record from the Supremes. 1970, Christmas. The Temptations. Another one we were just listening to a little while ago, the Jackson 5 from 1970 as well. The end of a very good year for them. Stevie Wonder, one of my favorite artists. 1967 this one originally came out. Great record from Stevie. And I'll wrap this whole thing up with Gladys Knight and the Pips. This one came out in the early 80s, I believe. It's on Columbia. So anyway, that's just a real quick look. Probably too long for YouTube's sake, but hopefully it's not quite 10 minutes. But anyway, until next time, which will probably be before Christmas, but nevertheless, Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.